Hey guys, hope I do find you well. Welcome back to this podcast where we are in this season where we're talking about teams, having beautiful teams that can perform well. So today, I remember on our last episode we spoke about the project that Google embarked on, which was the project Aristotle, where they put in close to 180 teams that came together, and these teams, they had 3 people to about 50 people, and they were trying to discover how can these people, or how effective can each team work together, and they came up with results. And one of the things that we spoke about in the last episode was psychological safety, and today we are going to talk about the other four. Are you ready for the other four? Ready. So the second one was dependability. Ask yourself this question: can your team depend on you as an individual? Can your team depend on you? Dependability is a very, very important and critical element or attribute to have as an individual. It's all about dependability. When you are given a task to do, whether you are driving someone to the airport, or maybe you are responsible for taking minutes, or maybe you are responsible for executing a certain task, can the team depend on you? The third thing is structure. The structure of the team. The structure of the team. Do you know the structure of the team? Is there clarity in the structure of the team? Do you understand? Um, um, or maybe let's talk about the protocol that the team has. And I want to talk about the fourth thing, the meaning. As a team, with the project that you're doing or the work that you're doing, do you understand the meaning of it? Why do you do what you're doing? Why do you exist as a team? And the last one is my favorite one. I love that. Is impact. At the end of the day, every team is judged by the impact they make. In the earlier episodes, we spoke about how each and every single team is built, or why each and every single team is built. At the end of the day, people look at the results. Results don't lie. Results are why every team exists. So, when Google embarked on this project Aristotle, they realized these attributes that makes the team move forward. These are not the only things that can make things work, but for today and for this episode, we're going to talk about psychological safety, dependability, results. We're going to talk about impact. Ask yourself, in the last 3 months, what have you done as a team? Ask yourself, in the last 1 year, in the last quarter, what have you done as a team? For today, we are not going to talk much, but we are going to ask each other questions. What have you done? The impact that you have you done any impact? The second question I want you to ask yourself, can people depend on you with whatever task and responsibilities that you have? Are you sure people can trust you? The last one, with whatever that you're doing, is there clarity? Is there clarity in what you're doing as a team, as an individual, or as a silo, or as a department? Is there clarity in what you're doing? Ladies and gentlemen, today I'm not talking much, but I thought I should leave you with these questions. And as a way of building your team, understand and have a open book policy where you can foster psychological safety, where you can draw the lines, knowing that you know what, we can depend on people. As a team, have your roles, have your roles clarified. As a team, understand your meaning, and above all, make impact. Ladies and gentlemen, remember, if it's up to you, then do it. So in 2012, they did a study on teams, and about 180 teams were put together. these teams that had from 3 individuals to about 50 individuals, and they're trying to find out and to discover what and how can we have effective teams. And one of the things they found was that we're going to talk about today is psychological safety. So teams can be formed, but for today, I just touched on those three. When you're doing a project, when you're having fun, and when you're in crisis. So, ladies and gentlemen, teams are very important. Wherever you go, whatever you're going to do, wherever and whatever you will need, you'll find it in teams. And for you to have any meal, the food that you had today, there was a team behind it. For me to be dressing the way I'm dressing, there was a team that was involved in everything. Guys, as you're watching this conversation, ask yourself, are you completely complete?
Okay.
Are you exuding these qualities that are being mentioned here? How is your communication like? You and your team, how is your communication? How strong are you communicating? How effective is your communication? One of the things that I like talking about, someone said that when you communicated, or rather when you do not communicate, you have actually communicated. So it's very important that you communicate. How well are you collaborating with the different departments, cross-pollinating? It's important. So in 2012, they did a study on teams, and about 180 teams were put together. These teams that had from 3 individuals to about 50 individuals, and they're trying to find out and to discover what and how can we have effective teams. And one of the things they found was that we're going to talk about today is psychological safety. So